In the spirit of reconciliation, Calgary Basement Sessions acknowledges that we live, work, and play on the traditional territories of the Blackfoot Confederacy, Siksika, Kainai, Piikani, the Tsuut'ina, the Stoney Nakoda Nations, the Métis Nation Region 3, and all people who make their homes in the Treaty 7 region of southern Alberta. Hey, welcome to Calgary Basement Sessions. I'm Ben Price.
And I'm Ben Montgomery.
And today we're talking to Taken by Sanity.
Taken by Sanity is an emerging pop alternative group from Calgary, Alberta, known for their unique blend of indie pop and rock melodies and captivating live performances. Established in 2016 by instrumentalist brothers Blaine and Blair, the two joined forces with high-energy vocalist Jonah Morris and have been writing, recording, and performing their original music ever since. Following their debut release City of Contrast and EP Saturn Days, Paper Child is an enthralling single that follows a conversation between an individual and an idealized version of their younger self during a time of emotional stress. A plea to reconnect with a side of themselves that has been lost in time. The band's latest project is an honest and exciting development in their discography. Taken by Sanity are recipients of the 2019 YYC Music Awards People's Choice Award, Top 10 CBC Searchlight 2019 finalists, and finalists in the Yangaroo Indie Spotlight 2020. They were also nominated for Group of the Year, People's Choice Award, and the Zachariah and the Prophets Memorial Award at the 2020 YYC Music Awards. Finding success through their genuine passion and identifiable sound, Taken by Sanity is gaining momentum in the Calgary live music scene and is only getting started.
Woo!
Hey, what's up?
Happy.
Well, 2/3 of Taken by Sanity.
Indeed, 2/3.
Yeah, unfortunately, our piano player Blair couldn't be here because of COVID, but regulations. And
We're very
everything,
strict on the two-person rule.
We're very strict. We're very strict.
You're not the first threesome to be like, oh man, but one of us can't come. We're like, no. We're following them rules.
We are following them
but
rules.
not really.
Yeah, just how.
We're more than 6 feet apart. That's pretty good.
That's the only rule we're following. We really shouldn't have people here.
That's all good. It's all good. We're trying to help the community.
Yes, indeed. The artistic community.
The artistic community.
Before we started, they were just telling us that you just got back from Saskatoon, recording
we
something
did.
out there.
We were filming a thing called the Skull Creek Sessions. Basically, it's a collective that's there. They're trying to promote a bunch of local musicians and also national musicians. And so we saw an application for it on Facebook, like a Facebook page of Western
classic.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
So we were like, this looks pretty good. And we saw some of their videos, and it was like really professional. And so we just we submitted the form. We were like, I mean, we're from Alberta, but we'll see if they have us on. And surprisingly, they were like, for sure, do you want to come down in like a week or something? So
Sweet.
we
Wow.
just booked it down there. When did we head down?
We headed down Monday.
Monday. Yeah, came back Friday. So it was
Wow.
super fun. It was nice to like just go on a bit of a road trip too and have some fun
definitely,
with the boys and everything.
With the lads. With the lads. All the lads together. Lads. Shots. Please don't leave me out.
Nice.
That was good. I have no idea what just happened, but that was magical.
We'll send you the video.
Oh, have you not seen the video of that English guy?
No.
Oh, man.
You have not lived. So should we explain it?
I don't know. I don't want to take the time.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, we'll send you the video.
We'll send you the
It's
video.
awesome.
We'll explain
It's
once
so
the
funny.
podcast is over. We're trying to make these shorter
Yeah.
this
Right.
season.
Yeah.
But I'm going to talk about Saskatchewan more, Saskatoon, because on your way to Saskatoon, there's a place called Allsask,
Yeah.
and there's a gas station / Chinese food restaurant,
That is the one.
and I got terribly
That's the one.
terribly food poisoned. I'm sure it's delicious. Like if I was going to go again, it's the only place you can stop
Well, you
in
don't-
between.
You don't guzzle the gas. That's what you do.
That was my mistake. So I have to go back. But did you stop there?
We
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Twice.
Actually,
There
Yeah,
and
way
back.
there and
Yeah.
back.
You have
Yeah.
to, or else you're out of gas. You're screwed.
Exactly.
For
but
hours.
The thing is that the pump there, it's basically just like
Old timey pump.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, like-
It's not going to stop itself.
Exactly.
You have to know.
And
Whoa.
basically, you just walk in. You're like, "Yeah, I paid $32 for this," and they're like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And it's just completely. by
Also, would
trust.
you like ginger beef?
Yeah.
$32 for the gas.
Would you like ginger
Would you
beef
like some?
with your gas?
Yeah,
Yeah. Love it. I love it. That's a great business model to run.
it is. It's because it's the only place you can stop on your way to or from Saskatoon.
Was that the place where you were going where like your dad was like fill up
Yeah,
on the way
because I'd never
before?
been before, and I was driving by myself, obviously, and I called my mom because I
Obviously.
stopped, and I can't remember where I stopped, but my dad was yelling from on the phone. I could hear him being like, "Tell him to stop for gas!" And so my mom puts my dad on the phone. He's like, "Stop for gas right now, because if you leave there and run out, you're screwed. Like, there's nowhere else to stop until you hit Saskatoon." I was like, "Thank you very much," because I would have waited. I would have been like, "Nah, three-quarters of a tank will get me there for sure." It wouldn't have. I'd have been done.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah.
that's bad. Like
I
planning,
agree.
I guess.
I
like,
agree.
you know,
Those
it's awful.
Saskatchewanites really want to screw you.
Saskatchewanites.
Let's talk about their music.
Let's
shall
talk
we?
about the music.
Sweet,
yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
Trying to make this shorter. We've gone 20 minutes.
Well,
on Saskatoon.
First, tell us how the band was put together, because I think if I'm right, it started off as with you and your brother.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it started off as the Stillman Brothers between me and Blair, and we were kind of in the search. Like, we played our first show for like a high school performance and stuff. So tried to see how
Nice.
that went. And we're like, you know what? I think as brothers we play pretty good together. You know, like
Yeah.
sometimes like brothers don't play very well together. So you know, so we decided to search out for a vocalist, and we were kind of scrolling through YouTube and whatnot, and we actually came across a cover from Jonah singing one of our favorite artists at the time, 21 Pilots. We don't believe what's on TV. Oh, I spilled coffee.
It's all good.
I was getting really into it. I was getting really passionate.
I love 21 Pilots.
Oh my god, let me tell you.
I don't even have a napkin to offer him.
Anyways, so we were in search of an artist, a vocalist for our band, and we came across Jonah's cover of "We Don't Believe What's on TV" by 21 Pilots, and we were like, "Wow, this guy can sing pretty well. It's pretty rad." So we decided to contact him, and just through our mutual shared taste in music and stuff, we decided to set up an audition, and we auditioned like 1,000 different vocalists for this group.
Nice.
It was going to be pretty intense.
Right.
So we got Jonah to come out to our place, and we ended up just getting along really well in our shared taste of music and whatnot, and ever since then, Taken by Sanity's kind of been a thing since
Yeah.
2016 or so.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
What
yeah.
he didn't mention was that the first time that I knocked on their door, I didn't know that they lived with their grandparents. And so when Grandpa Glenn opened the door and was like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?" I was like, "I'm so sorry. Who are you?" Like,
Get off my lawn,
I think you got the wrong house.
loser.
Yeah, so I mean, I obviously, like, Blaine he came up running upstairs and he was like, "This is our vocalist that's auditioning," but
Yeah.
it was like, I don't know, that's a very iconic
That's
moment
awesome.
in my memory for sure.
Wayne, is that you?
No.
No, that's not me.
I was
Yeah.
selling cookies. I'm out of here. Creepy.
That's odd. So you live with your grandparents. Are they musical as well?
Yeah, so my grandpa plays piano. He's been playing piano for a long time, and then my mom, she's played like trumpet and all that stuff. So it's kind of
Wow.
like the entire side of my mom's has always been musical and whatnot. So
fantastic.
and luckily through us not being sporty whatsoever, they kind of force music on us, like, "Oh, you're gonna play this,"
Yeah.
right? So so yeah, music's been a pretty big side.
That's
to
awesome.
Our side of the family.
That's
yeah.
fantastic. Yeah, 'cause I'm the only musician in my family. Only musician. I've got quite a sporty family.
Right.
So I was like, I was a rugby player and like basketball and all that sort of nonsense. And I was like, I'm gonna go to music, And my sister's studying like law and all that sort of stuff, and I'm the only musician. He's the only magician in his family.
It's true.
You're a magician.
It's a great point of disappointment in my family. Because my sister's also very successful as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be something smart, I'm sure.
Something
I
smart.
totally relate. My sister's like going into medicine and stuff.
Yeah,
and
then
I was like,
that sucks, right?
yeah, I'm like, you know what?
nasty.
They can be like the
favorite.
successful
Yeah.
one. Yeah, I'll be like,
Is she younger than you?
No, she's older.
Oh, okay, mine's younger. That's even worse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man.
It's
Yeah.
like,
I've got
coming
twins.
up.
Well,
Yeah,
Twin sisters.
younger,
Younger.
more successful.
Wait, sorry. Twin sisters to you, or are they just twins? And
Oh
then
no, they're
Twins to her would be triplets.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, oh God,
And
I
they're-
thought triplets, man.
And you're the only musician and all
Only
that?
musician,
Yeah.
musician, man. I'll tell you what. That's so. My sister went to college for music for 2 years, and that was it. She was a drummer as well,
Cool.
and she was in the same band at college as Lewis Capaldi.
No
Wow,
way.
no
Mhm.
way.
She was in,
What?
yep, the same band at college as Lewis Capaldi.
Marching band.
No, not marching band. No, not marching band. But she was a drummer and he was a singer. But the weird thing, this is what she told me. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but he
I
was
don't
quite
believe
a
it.
shy bloke, apparently. Quite a shy guy in college, and he didn't really speak. And then at the end of your performance, he sang, and I was like, whoa, what was that? And then he never went to college again, and then just became this massive superstar.
That's what I do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nuts.
Man, yeah, I
Yeah.
totally agree. There's something so interesting when you like hear a voice that's like so distinct. I remember like listening to his music, and then I saw him and I'm like, he's just a regular dude, and he has like so much soul in his voice and pain.
Not
I'm
what you
like,
expect it to look like.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
You hear his voice,
Yeah,
you're like,
you're like,
really? Really? He comes out of that guy?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't believe it.
exactly.
Yeah. So tell us about Paper Child, your new
Okay.
single.
Yeah, Paper Child, I think, is probably my favorite song that we've like written so far. I know it's like bad to
Really?
pick
Okay.
favorites or whatever. You know, it's like parents picking their favorite child. I don't mean to do that. I feel like this song, we've taken like a really cool new direction, and it's just so much fun. And yeah, I don't know. It was. What are your thoughts playing about it?
Yeah, honestly, like with every single release we've done, like this was definitely something like we tried to do something different with. Like this was like the first song we like really experimented with like guitars and like acoustics and just different soundscapes and stuff. Like with most of our previous releases, it was all like pretty synth heavy stuff and like different sort of stuff. But yeah, this release was definitely way more outside the box than what we were used to. So pretty cool thing to add to the discography, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So did you write that song as a band, as a collective, or did one of you like come with this idea and then you sort of worked on it together, or what?
I think how it started is that there's like a ukulele part that's kind of like almost like a Latin groove, I think. And I was just kind of like playing around, like hanging out with Blaine, and I was like, this is kind of like, it's kind of groovy. Like, what do you think about this? And I was totally expecting it to like go in a way different direction, like nothing even close to what it ended up being. And so like we just recorded that, and then you were like, I don't know, I feel like it could have like something a bit more moody in the beginning. And so we added some pads and added some like, you know, pretty simple like chug and acoustic guitar. And then
Nice.
eventually like the bass comes in, we're like, okay. Okay. And then we're like, okay, so what should we do for the chorus? Oop, I also spilled my coffee. Damn. We're
You're not
getting
getting any.
passionate
You're not
about
getting any
these
more.
things.
Dude, there's one of my 4 Kleenexes.
Oh,
in my
dang.
pocket.
Dang,
Never
thank you.
use those.
Gotcha.
Anyways, yeah, so yeah, and then eventually we got to the chorus, and we just added like a bunch of different sounds to it, and it just kept evolving, and we're like, oh my god, this is like
Nice.
sounding so cool.
Awesome.
And I think we got like the first verse and chorus down, and then we got that down like, I think like, oh man, I would say like early March of last year.
Wow.
And so, and then like COVID hit, and then we just like totally forgot about it.
Fair.
It was just like,
Yeah.
it was just gone. And we also had like another release set for May. And so we had like 4 songs for that, and there was just no way that it would be ready for that whatsoever. So we just focused on getting those ones ready, and
Yeah.
we just kind of forgot about it for a little while. And then like as lockdown started to like ease up, and we could like you know, collaborate a bit more, we were like, okay, this was like a really cool idea. Should we like, how did we forget about this? Should
Yeah.
we like go back to it?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then afterwards, like I would say like a solid couple of months, we added like the rest of the song and developed it from there. And a lot of our songwriting is actually pretty remote. So because like basically our entire duration as a band, I live in Bright Creek. You live in Chestermere.
Oh,
and,
wow.
I went to school in Nelson for a couple years.
Selkirk College.
Selkirk College, indeed. You did your research. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you.
We're pretty fancy.
But yeah, so like basically all of our music has been written long distance. So like with COVID and lockdown and everything, it wasn't like super different for us. We just I would like record a guitar part in my basement and then send it to Blaine. Blaine's like, you're the main like producer. You like mix it everything and like add all the
Nice.
MIDI and everything. So
Awesome.
yeah, it was kind of like a back and forth kind of thing. And then I think when did we finish the instrumental? It was like
We must have finished it like late October.
Yeah,
November,
yeah.
like early November. Yeah, I think around there.
Yeah, finished the vocals I think like end of November, and then we like sent it in to get just mastered.
Nice. Nice.
So yeah, and then it was like ready to go.
Sweet.
And then we were like, should we do a music video? Let's do a music video.
Yeah,
And
100%.
we did that, and I think that turned out really, really cool for like just basically the three of us plus like our buddy Sean doing some of the group shots for us and everything.
Nice.
So
Nice.
yeah, it's just been an awesome experience. It was really nice to have something to like get through lockdown.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
If you
Well,
ever need a
that's
film crew,
Yeah,
get
exactly.
in touch.
Yeah, if you ever need a film crew.
pretty good at filming
Well,
stuff.
not
Yeah,
too
totally.
bad.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Totally.
Yeah,
I mean, we'd be super down for that.
Should we play a game?
We shall play a game. Let's play a game.
Oh wow.
How well do you know your bandmate? How well do you know your bandmate?
Oh no.
How well
man.
do you know
two
your
parts to
bandmate?
this game.
There's two parts to this game. The first part is there's pictures
For goodness.
on top behind you on top of that flight case.
Okay, Blair. Oh, dude, that's such.
And this one.
Yeah,
Why did you
yes.
have to choose the one from Stampede? Oh man.
He looks like slightly in pain.
Very different.
You look bit, I didn't think that was you. I was like, I hope this is him.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to recognize myself with my eyebrows shaved so far apart. Oh my lord! All right, sweet. Okay, so what do we do for this?
Awesome. Okay, so we have questions, right? Who's most likely to cry during a movie? You pick.
Don't share your answers because you'll
Okay,
be
okay.
scored on this.
All right, so should I close my eyes while Blaine answers or something? or-
Bear in mind,
Just put your picture on the front, then we'll turn it around at
Yeah.
the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
bear in mind, Blair isn't here to defend himself. Should be nice.
We could just like answer him for every single reason, and everyone will believe us. All right.
Okay.
Oh man.
3, 2,
2, 1.
definitely myself.
Oh,
me, dude.
really?
Oh,
Okay.
each one of
Wait,
themselves. Okay.
I think I'm a pretty emotional dude. I'll be real.
We are emotional.
We're pretty emotional.
Pretty
together,
emotional
so-
together. Together. How good.
We
How do
comfort
we
each other
score
during the
this? We
movie.
don't know.
That's true. It's just like a big cuddle puddle.
A
and
big
like
cuddle
crying
puddle.
to
Puddle
each other.
I
puddle.
love it. I love it.
Gross term.
Cuddle puddle.
Yeah.
Oh.
It really
It
is.
just sounds so wet.
I mean, we're crying, so
Fair enough.
It
You know what?
is.
Fair enough. All right, here we go.
Next one. Who has the best style? It's coming up on your screen, right? You can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
You're just
Best
flipping it.
style.
Who's the
I-
best
I
style?
got that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Oh!
Oh, okay.
Matched
I don't mean
even.
to be egotistical, but
That's pretty good. Well, you know.
Dog, like, look at him right now.
We'll point. We'll
Oh,
score on the
shucks. Wow.
spotlight
Okay.
round because there'll be right and
You're so
wrong
beautiful.
answers there.
Fair enough.
sure.
Fair enough.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Who's the best at pulling off pranks?
Oh, I know this one.
Oh, straight in there.
The best at pulling off pranks.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there's an apostrophe there, but it's just the background. That's weird.
Oh yeah. Who's the best at?
Yeah.
That's pulling off pranks. We're very good at
Oh,
grammar
man,
here.
I'm just.
Okay, you
There's
ready?
only one
Ready?
person who's
Here we
like
go.
really great PR.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, Blair.
Oh.
Me? What did I do?
Dog,
What did I do?
You always just have like the
Oh.
best sense of humor. Like,
So why did you pick Blair?
I remember there was like a trip that we went on to Drumheller, I think, And he didn't like necessarily pull any pranks. I don't think we've done that before to each other, which thank you for the reminder. I think we should.
Yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
Should do that more often.
But he was just mischievous, I would say, on the
Cheeky
trip.
Blair.
He
Cheeky,
has
cheeky
like
Blair.
the kind of like mischievous energy to him, I would say. You know, I could see him pulling
I can
some
tell.
pranks.
I can tell from
yeah,
the picture.
it's-
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, look at that
Exactly.
smile.
I know, yeah. Deceiving
He's up
smile.
to no good.
Seriously.
Oh,
Who's the
I-
cheesiest
yeah,
pickup lines?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Cheesiest pickup lines.
He knew right.
Blade,
Oh, he just.
straight in there without.
What are you talking
He's
Yes,
such a sap. He is such a sap. He's
Love it.
so lovey-dovey.
First
I can
of all,
so see him,
First of all, he was mad that you put him, and then immediately showed himself.
yeah.
You know what? You're right.
Like, what do you mean
Yeah.
me? I also chose me.
I also chose me. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're
man.
right.
Yeah.
Give us your cheesiest pickup line.
My cheesiest
Your cheesiest pickup
on
line.
the
man.
spot. Here we go.
Come on.
On the spot?
Yeah,
Oh
this
my
is
god. It's a very much in the moment thing, you know? Like I feel like it's got to be the right time, you know?
I think one of them you were like, girl, if you were a flower, you'd be a damn delight.
Oh,
That is awful.
that is
Yeah.
that is
It's pretty
shocking,
bad.
mate.
Yeah,
That is
that's
shocking.
very bad.
Who gets the loudest screams on stage?
The loudest
Okay,
scream.
wait, do you mean like when they're on stage they scream while performing, or like
From the audience,
from
like
the audience?
when they walk on stage, who gets the loudest screams from the audience?
I would say Blaine,
Oh,
because
okay.
he wears like a muscle tank top.
Nice.
And when he starts he's like, you know, he's like really flexing. I was
Really flexing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to say Jonah, man. Like, just
Nah.
like, I don't know, man. Like, when you hear this guy sing live, it's like you're just bound to scream his lyrics like, with him. Oh my god, it's like it's Jonah.
It's a singer
gonna make me
thing. People always go for the singer for sure.
People love the singer for sure. Spotlight round.
All the way around.
man.
I love these graphics you've done.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I do all the
Spot on.
graphics.
Yeah,
Spot
I do the
on.
games.
Fantastic.
He does the graphics.
Cool.
I've done
cool.
some of the games.
He's done one game.
Well, that's because that's all. Anyway, pad and pen behind you there. You can get rid of those pictures. You can keep those pictures.
Yeah, you can give us pictures.
Yeah,
if
you know what? I will keep
Yeah.
this photo of Blaine.
Yeah, 100%.
For
I'm
myself.
gonna frame this right in my
Yep.
room, you know?
That's a professional
Right on your
headshot.
seat.
It is.
Yeah, right.
Fall asleep.
I mean, there's no better way to fall asleep, dude. I feel so
Alright.
protected.
Is it just
One pad and pen per person.
okay?
Yep.
Here you go.
And you have to keep your answers secret here because
Okay.
this is where the points will come in, and there'll be a winner
Oh,
for all
I
the
didn't know that I
glory.
could win.
Yeah, you're gonna win.
Oh man. I'm gonna
Well,
be
I don't know that
straight.
you're gonna win, but
Oh
Shoot.
What's
I don't
Jonah's
even know if
favorite
I know
movie?
oh,
Right?
okay.
Oh, man.
Don't share your answers.
Favorite
You got to match.
Match.
I'm deciding right now.
It's
You might-
impossible
You have
for you
no
to guess
chance.
this. It's impossible for you to guess this.
Can I give him a hint since
No,
I'm
No
no
way.
hints.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Cheating
Man, I'm trying
already.
to think.
Try to listen to what he's writing.
Yeah.
That'll
Oh,
help.
Is that ASMR? Can you hear that?
Uh huh.
Right up to the mic.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh. Thank you very much.
This is so
Alright.
tough.
I'm gonna buy you a Cadillac.
I don't know what you
Buy you a
watched.
Cadillac.
Yeah, Elvis said that.
Yeah, we don't really.
Yeah.
We haven't had like
He
a
bought
movie.
people Cadillacs.
night, I would
He's
say.
pretty famous. You should know that.
Much of a movie night.
I want a Cadillac. There's a Cadillac garage just
Okay.
along the road.
Yeah.
I know. And a Tesla.
I'll go with something a bit general. I
Okay.
could go more into specifics as it
Oh
is.
man, oh, dude, I'm so stumped. I don't even know.
Do we need like a countdown? for
Yeah,
him?
you have 10 seconds.
Oh,
10,
wow.
Okay.
9,
Okay, I'm just
8,
Oh,
7,
He's behind.
6,
Way behind.
5,
okay, this is
Oh.
way too long. I
4,
already know it.
3,
We'll get the
2,
idea.
1, 0.
bam.
All right. What is your favorite movie?
What is your favorite movie?
I would say
Lord of the
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings. I just said Back to the Future. It's
Oh, classic. What a good
Classic.
film.
Classic for sure.
Lo-
but
what Lord of the Rings movie?
The
Which
last one.
The last one?
I know. I think it's like. I know that's a bit controversial, but
Mm-hmm.
as a kid, it was just like I watched the first two, and just to have everything wrapped up so nicely,
Yeah.
it stuck with me, man. This
Yeah.
has been my go-to answer when I'm put on the spot for.
Lord of the Rings.
Did
Yeah.
we watch Lord of the Rings?
We have not watched Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
I love Lord of the Rings. So I used to do, like, with my dad, we used to do Lord of the Rings days. We just watch all of them in a row.
Yeah.
Oh,
Seems boring to
Awesome.
me, but
Extended edition or
oh no, not extended edition.
extended edition? I'm telling you, it's like
Oh.
an extra like 6 hours or something, but
Oh god.
it's worth it.
Really?
it's an
Yeah.
extra 6 hours? You're kidding me.
That's like a gross estimation.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, like each one adds like 2 hours or something.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Oh,
So-
within the trilogy, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Here, next question. What was Blaine's first concert?
Blaine's
30 seconds.
You might.
30 seconds.
seconds.
30
oh my God.
second countdown.
30 seconds.
30
Oh, man.
seconds.
Okay,
10.
You didn't give this guy enough paper, and you're just putting him on the spot. You're like,
Okay.
get more
10,
paper. 10 seconds.
9.
I'm gonna. Okay, I know.
Not gonna look.
I got it. I got it.
You got it?
All right.
I got
What
it.
was your first
Oh.
concert?
All right, my first concert was
Kiss.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you write down?
Nickelback.
Jeez, Nickelback. Oh man.
He had very low expectations of your
Yeah.
first
I'm
concert.
sorry. I'm sorry, Blaine.
My first concert is almost as bad as Nickelback. It was the Blue Man Group.
That's an awesome show.
It was weird.
Why?
It just for a first concert as like a high school kid, you're like, yeah, I went to a Blue Man Group.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that Family Guy sketch where it's like they're taking the mick out of the Blue Man Group?
We're not sure what this is.
And they're like, we're not sure what this is either.
That's good stuff. All right, what phrase does Jonah overuse?
Oh, phrase.
Oh man. Oh, we know. We know exactly.
know.
They're
which
trying to
one.
code one another.
I know.
Okay. On this trip.
I'll
in
say not one of them
particular,
has a
okay.
point yet.
None
of them have matched.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't.
It's going to be a draw at the end, just of no points.
0-0.
Oh man.
Bam.
And underline.
Bam.
Underlined. Yeah.
If you're talking specifically on this trip, yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Oh, okay,
On
okay,
this
okay.
trip. It was so overdone. It is so not funny. You
All
guys
right.
are not
Yeah.
gonna laugh.
What phrase did you write down?
3, 2, 1.
I'm cracked.
I'm
cracked.
cracked.
He's
And he
cracked.
matched
He's
it.
cracked.
Not too bad.
Yeah,
Point
yeah,
for
there we
Blaine.
go.
Point.
He doesn't get a point. It's just his answer.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Only Blaine gets a point.
But yeah, that's kind of like I was making fun of Blaine because he's quite the gamer.
Oh.
And, he was starting to be like, I'm cracked. You're dog water, and I didn't know what it meant. And so I was like, I'm cracked. And, you know,
I'm cracked. I'm on crack. I'm on crack.
Yes.
Exactly.
You are,
exactly.
Jonah.
Where's Blaine's go-to dance move?
My go-to dance. I'm not a dancer either. I'm a very untalented.
I think I know because whenever there's music.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see.
Should we get them to demonstrate?
Yeah, 100%.
You need to.
I
So
don't even know my dance move. God.
after you've written your answer, you have to demonstrate the dance move.
Oh yeah.
Whatever you write down.
Yeah.
So make sure it's an easy one. Not like splits.
We're doing the same thing, Jake.
This is Jake.
I'm the most famous person you've ever known.
This is Jake. He grounds me.
Can you do this? No, I cannot.
Okay. Bam.
Can you do this?
I
No,
hope
that's
you.
more
I mean,
complicated.
I was very confident in my answer, but now that you're not very.
Oh, but now you're unsure.
I'm not very-
It'll be what it'll be.
you know what? This is probably my go-to.
I think he's drawing it.
Yeah.
It's a flip. It's a flip book animation of
Yeah,
the
turns it
move.
around. It's just the Mona Lisa. Like, what
That'd
does
be
that mean?
amazing.
Yeah. Wow.
I'd give him points for that.
I would give him just half.
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
All right, what is the dance move?
It's got to be the air drumming.
Air drumming.
Air
Oh,
Yo!
Wait, you actually?
air drums! Wow!
Oh yeah.
Air drum to the music.
It's the only.
With also like slapping your lap, tapping your foot.
Nice.
Anytime, anytime there's like music or like something going on, you know, I just think
You're just-
as a drummer, you
Yeah.
know, you're just like sitting there.
Yeah.
There goes the cat.
Oh.
But you know, like, you're just going for it. Yeah, that's really
Yeah,
it.
that's
It's
fair.
Not, I don't know if it's much of a dance move, but
Eh?
in the moment, you know.
In the
Yeah.
moment, no, I'll accept that. Yeah.
I gave him a point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Well,
accept that.
Is it tie game?
Yeah, it's tie game
game?
now. So it's like it's
One each.
0-0.
Oh man.
Jonah's most embarrassing story.
You obviously don't have to write out the whole story.
Yeah. How do you decide?
Do you have paper?
Maybe. Oh yeah. Sorry. There you go.
Thank you.
I think
did not
maybe
prepare.
like
The papers.
if
I
we're
don't
talking
probably.
like music related or like show related.
That is the question.
Okay.
Are we?
Like let's go like show related.
Show related.
There was like a thing that I did during a show. That
Please God, let it be a show.
We're talking like during the
What's the most embarrassing story you have of a show?
I was once threatened to go. I had a woman stand up and want to take me outside to fight in the middle of my show, and her
No
boss
way.
had to hold her back and be like, "It's just a joke. Like it'll all be fine. Just stand down." And what was embarrassing about it is that my sister, who was at the show filming because it was in Lethbridge, was like moving towards the stage to protect me because my sister knew that she could probably hold herself up to this lady and I would just probably get my ass kicked.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Why did she want to fight you?
She was really drunk and her table was really intoxicated and they were talking the whole time, so I was calling them out. Like I was calling them out.
Yeah.
Funnily, everyone was laughing, but she had had enough
Yeah.
and was finally like, "Let's go outside. I'm done with this. I'm done with this." Funnily, she was my next volunteer on stage
Really?
and was totally fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
I would have been scared that she would take that opportunity.
100% I was, but I thought, go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give her an old Glasgow kiss.
Yeah. Go.
Add some spice to the show.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Right.
All right.
You
Got a
got the
story?
answer.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, what is your story?
So the most embarrassing story of mine at a show was that I threw candy at children. It was like the first year that we were a band, and we had a Halloween dance. And basically there was like, yeah, I know. Basically there was like a bunch of kids just running around. They didn't really care. They were just like playing with toys, and like there was like a kid that kept like walking up to the front of the stage as Donald Trump, and he'd be like, huge or whatever, you know. And, like, dude, it was pretty good. It was pretty spot on. But
But I hated him.
yeah, to get people involved, you know, or get the kids like invested. We were like, it's Halloween, we got some candy. Let's just like throw it out in front of the stage, and like, you know, they'll probably want to like hang out more.
Yeah.
God, that was a horrible idea. Just like absolutely horrible. And it was the worst decision I've ever made because they
just
were
moshing
monsters.
for it.
The monster.
Yeah, I felt so.
You in the face.
Candy
Yeah.
mosh pit.
Yeah,
Wash pit.
literally.
the parents hated me, and I felt so embarrassed
Oh,
because I caused like a massacre. Of
See, when you said kids and they were running around playing with toys, I was like, why were they playing at a preschool? But then he was like, there's Donald Trump costume. How old were these kids?
they were like
Must have been like
grade 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was, like,
you were
really young.
playing at a grade 3 Halloween dance.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. Humble beginnings.
Wow.
It was
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, 100%.
Exactly,
You got to do what you got
It
to
was
do.
also the same night like you broke the ukulele.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. In the middle of our set, it was like on my stand, and I was like ripping around, and I like bumped the chord, and I just like I turned around and I just slowly saw it like, tip over, and then
Oh,
Nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
But it happens in slow
It's
motion.
gone.
exactly. So
And what did you write down?
This is I took it as like a general thing that he
Okay.
does every single show that I
Oh.
find really funny. But he has this stare that he does. There's a song called Glass Hands.
Okay.
Glass
And-
hand stare.
In about like the second verse, there's a section where he like goes and stop, and he does this. He's like. He brings back just like this double chin thing, and it's so funny every single time he does it.
Can we get,
So
can
I-
we get
so
a
I
demo?
didn't do a specific moment, but this happens every single show, so I highly
Love it.
recommend.
Love it.
What's,
Give it.
to a
give us
show
a
and
demo
see.
of this stare.
Oh yeah. So I'm like, so now stop. And then I like,
Nice.
And it's super
jump
funny,
back
dude.
into it.
I love
So
it. I
I
love
think
it.
this is the last one.
I think it
last
is.
one. Okay.
Oh,
Oh wait,
yeah.
he's in the.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Does make sense.
Yeah, it's good. Good game making. Good game planning.
Oh, there's one specific.
Oh yeah.
There's one specific show.
Glasgow,
that we did.
guys.
Morning, fellas.
I have no idea what's happening.
We're reminiscing.
Having time. We're having a
okay.
good time.
You have time to answer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's
Terrible at interviewing is
Yeah,
having
no,
our
we're
own
awful.
conversation.
did the show, but it was like probably
We'll show them that video after.
Yeah.
We can't
that's
see
the
it.
worst
These
moment I've had.
are about to die.
Like
100%.
Okay, yeah.
We've been going that
Oh
long.
jeez.
I wouldn't say it's
Wrap this up.
embarrassing.
You wouldn't say it's embarrassing?
It's kind
That's
of
the
embarrassing.
point.
More of
the
a,
question.
you know,
Like,
I would oh man.
quirky story.
I think it's still kind of embarrassing.
okay, got it.
Love it.
I
Ready?
know his answers before he does. I read his mind. We're connected. You know?
Are we?
I'm trying to. Okay.
We
so
got it?
This one.
He's writing out the whole story. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, just like chronological paragraph going on. So I would say like the most embarrassing, like probably show moment we've had. This was at Veg Fest. So
Veg Fest.
Oh.
did you get the lead?
I think I did. I think I got it. But
Yeah. So basically, we start the show off pretty dramatic, where we all come on the stage separately, and we kind of do like this cool little intro. And as a drummer, you always have to kind of adjust to like what the festival's using for their equipment and stuff like that, because setting up 1,000 kits just isn't fun for the crew. So we were using a kit there, and we do this build up and stuff. Very first crash cymbal. The cymbal falls off the stand and slices my hand open right on the first thing. And literally throughout the entire show, just like blood everywhere. All over the kit, all over the rental, and everything like that.
Oh, man.
And we played that entire show like that. So
Yeah.
it was a massacre. But
Wow.
That's rock and
we
roll,
did
man.
the show, and it was
yeah.
pretty much
So
the
I
same.
said
Yeah.
Veg Fest slice and dice.
Slice and dice.
And
yeah.
with that, you win the game.
Slicing.
Who wins?
You win.
Jonah.
Yeah, you matched the story. You got 2 points.
I won by
I
2
mean,
points?
You won by 1 point. You have 2
1.
points
2
total.
to 1.
I mean,
2 to
it's
1.
not the
Damn. Sorry, man.
biggest
It's
win in
all
all
good.
the land. Before we
But it is a
go,
win.
tell us, where can we find you online and on the socials?
Oh man, you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook at takenbysanity. We post there quite regularly, and we also got YouTube where we try to post like full videos and whatnot of like live performances and all that. And of course, we got music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to your music. You dropped the cap again.
Just at this point, just
We're
leave it
dropping
off.
everything. We're a mess up here.
We're gonna hear some tunes. Thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, totally. Thanks for having us. That was
Awesome.
nice.
Thank you.